Look at the three. Oh!
The National Basketball Association has canceled the first 2 weeks of its season with a little help from its friends at the National Labor Relations Board.
The NLRB is involved because the league has filed an unfair labor practice charge, alleging that the union is failing to bargain in good faith. They are using the threat of tactics in an unlawful manner to evade the responsibility under the National Labor Relations Act to bargain in good faith with the employer, which is the union in this case.
This turn away from the court is not just bad news for the fans, but also bad news for the business of basketball.
Thomas against Malik Rose. Hits over him.
In 1999, the NBA Finals saw a 7.5-point drop in rating share. Why? This was a lockout-shortened season. Now, in fairness, it was also the first season of NBA franchise Michael Jordan's retirement. Other stars have emerged since Jordan, yet ratings are still far lower than they were before that late 90s lockout. It sounds like further proof that unions stomp on business development.
According to the league stats, they lost something like $300 million last year. And at the end of the day, the league has to be able to make money if it's going to be able to support the enormous salaries that the players' union is demanding.
Fans have often joked about how these multimillionaire athletes work so hard to defend their salaries. Who could forget the 2005 quote from NBA star Latrell Sprewell rejecting a $21 million 3-year contract, saying it would not be enough money to feed his kids? Now these NBA stars want taxpayer dollars to help them keep their big bucks.
You have a federal board that is put in the position of deciding this complaint when the complaint could have been decided in federal court.
These are just some of the reasons that members of Congress, including Representative Austin Scott of Georgia, are working to reform the National Labor Relations Board.
Instead of having a 5-member board that vacillates back and forth depending upon which president is in office and appoints the members of that board, you would have these cases handled in the U.S. District Court, which is certainly more stable.
Reporting from Washington, Frank McCaffrey.
That's a 7-footer.